And welcome back, folks, to more Octopath Traveler 2. Last time we played, we did Cassie's Chapter 2 questline. Now we're gonna do... well, actually, we've got a quest for Partitio, the Scent of Commerce. So I think we'll do that. We'll swap out Hikari, because Hikari is kind of redundant, since we have Cassie as a warrior. So we can run Oswald, Cassie, and Agnia, and the fourth will be like whoever. Even though Ochet is super strong, Partitio is probably super strong as well. Temenos too, Throne, they're all good. Everyone's good. Like, Arrow of Fortune is silly. Get some money, donate BP. Donate BP is super good. Sidestep is... So here's what you can do, right? If Agnia becomes a merchant, she can AoE give sidestep to every character, which is a physical dodge with 100% success rate. So we could take 5 attacks. It's a little strong. Just a bit. Alright, so Partitio probably has like garbage equipment here. Obviously, haven't been using him. Alright, that sounds about right. Oh, it's time for the bad accent.
He can't be. Is that the crest of the legendary merchant Masood?
Masood?
Come to think of it, he was supposed to hail from around these parts. Masood, the merchant who walked the entirety of both the eastern and western continents. Every merchant worth their salt would give a left kidney to read the chronicles he penned of his travels. The mercantile manuscript. To think I'd have the chance to meet him in a place like this.
Shucks. Shucky ducky.
That mercantile manuscript.
It's locked. Damn.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Howdy, you're the legendary merchant Masood, ain't you? Oh, there's something I'm dying to ask you.
It's polite to introduce oneself before shouting questions at strangers, you know.
Oh, pardon me. Partitio, at your service. I'm a merchant.
Oh, wow. How rude.
So?
Cracked open a cold one with the boys.
What does Partitio the merchant want with a retired old man like me?
Oh, I've heard stories about you ever since I was a chickadee.
What?
Like that time you struck a deal with that horde of bandits, or when you saved that little kingdom in the west from famine. Oh yeah, and when you scuffled with the royal family? That story stuck in my old noggin.
I asked you what you wanted with me. A merchant should know how to get to the point.
Yeah, right again. Sorry, got carried away. I'll cut to the chase. Let me read that chronicle you penned. The mercantile manuscript.
No.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Don't make me repeat myself. I have no obligation nor reason to let a nobody like you anywhere near it.
Wow.
Nobody? Now listen here, that's hurtful. Besides, even a nobody's got a nobody's pride. And if I may toot my own horn, I've got some merchant chops to my name.
Oh, you do you? Then I'll give you a test. Prove your worth to me, oh nobody of supposed talent.
This is what I'm talking about. You got yourself a deal, fella.
Good. As a merchant, there's one treasure I value above all else. Bring it to me.
Huh?
If you profess to be a merchant, the answer should be obvious. Of course, if you think this test unfair, you could just give...
Interesting. I always stock whatever it is my customer's looking for. That's my merchant's creed.
That's my ninja way.
I promise, I'll figure out what your treasure is, fella, and bring it right here to you.
I'd very much like to see you try.
The legendary Masood's treasure, huh? I'll need to start by looking for clues. Maybe someone around town knows a thing or two about it. Time to gather information.
Gathering is what we do best. There are many skilled loot players in Ku. I'd love to go there someday.
Well now.
A merchant who deals in loots, stringed instruments with the roots in Kinuema. His love for loots is second to none, and he carries a wide selection of wares for any interested, whether they are beginners or seasoned professionals. The lute's tones are simple yet mysterious and profound, which is why it is also known as the instrument of the heavens. My father taught me we should all treasure ourselves. The daughter of the legendary merchant Masood, he does not resent her father for disregarding both herself and her mother for the sake of his business, but she does not respect him either. She simply resolves to never to live the same way he did.
That was very helpful.
Well, Masood's daughter is there. A soldier soon to get his first taste of war, he has been enthralled by tales of heroism and bravery ever since he was a boy, and became a soldier so that he might leave his own heroic legacy behind. The odds are stacked against him. He has plenty of courage, but no strength. Oh no! You're a fine dancer. Here's a token of thanks for the performance.
I'll take good care of this.
If they launch a surprise attack during the ceasefire, they might score a huge victory, right? It's true. We can mug the merchant for loot.
Hand it over.
I won't let you have it. Sorry, buddy. I'm here to steal all your stuff. Either you give it to me, or I kill you. Oh, he's also buffing himself. This will be our greatest battle yet. A little too weak there, buddy.
Indulge me for a moment.
Weak. Weak.
Calculations complete. Rise, fierce user. Study harder. A worthwhile endeavor.
Receive 3% off of purchases. Oh, why not? Receive 5% off. Damn, Joe. Skill and sword alone won't always win you a battle, but lack of skill will usually lose you one. Earn 5 to 40% more from sales. Okay.
As a merchant, there is one treasure I value above all else. Bring it to me.
What could it be? Sauter said themselves, but maybe it's not that. He wants a good deal. Oh, maybe. Ooh, restore a small amount of SP to the target is actually really good. Can you join me?
Watch me shine. Shall we?
That's gonna be really good. More SP for the SP gods.
Much.
Well, we don't know what he wants, so. If it's something he wants, it's not in the village. Or maybe it is. ultimate crescent sweep. Earn more from sales. Why not?
Let's work up a nice sweat.
I'm glad the fighting's over, but it won't bring back the people who've died. That's true.
I'll take good care of it.
People here. I'm grateful to the soldiers who fought for us, but I'll take peace over the glories of war any day. You're adorable. Take this. I don't trust those snakes.
I'll take good care of it.
I hear the neighboring Timberrain's got its own fair share of woes.
I'll take it.
Thanks for the rotten meat. I'll cherish it forever.
As a merchant, bring it to...
Oh, there's another district. Hey, you got anything to eat? I could use a bite. I love this town. Lots of people drift through after all. Forbidden Spear. Ooh, I remember the forbidden weapons being super, yeah. Super strong, but like there is a bad side to it. Physical attack plus 320, but minus 120 in speed. Any house I build will last you 100 years. This is what I intend to say after I figure out exactly how to do it. An apprentice carpenter brimming with vigor, he's courting the woman working at the tavern whose life circumstances force her to toil without a day's respite. He wants to make journeyman as soon as he can to be there for her properly.
Thank you.
I recommend this greengrocer. His produce is always fresh and very cheap. One of the few children living with an elderly couple in town. She's, you know, I think we talked to her. Get them while they're fresh. They're crispy, tasty, and for a limited time on sale. An old man who's been selling fruit here as long as anyone can remember. His supply line is a closely guarded secret. His fruit is always fresh. His prices are the lowest around. He has great sympathy for the young children living with an elderly couple. Always make sure to give them a bit extra free of charge.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a quest line for Agnia, for sure. This land used to be a great kingdom of Oo, but it was destroyed by Ku. I heard a lot of innocents were killed, but many managed to flee the Harborland, to the far Harborlands. Townsperson researching the falling nation of Oo, once the mightiest nation on the western continent. Oo was obliterated decades ago when the nation of Ku rose against it in a war. However, traces of its advanced technology remain for the finding to this day. The canals of Canalbrine are one example.
Thank you.
Canals? Excuse me, you want something? Maybe. A woman who spends her day loitering in the town square. Her face betrays no emotion whatsoever. She is quite considerate. However, she hands out snacks to the children in the afternoon silently. Of course, it's a mite creepy. Mommy and Daddy died, but I'll be okay. I have my big sister. Younger of two siblings living with an elderly couple in town. The war robbed them of their parents, so they find themselves among the orphans in the couple's care. He keenly feels the pain of his sister's retreat from her once vibrant self. I think there's something wrong with me. My chest feels so weird and tight lately. One of the children living with an elderly couple in town, he feels a strange sensation in his breast and is not sure what to do about it. Namely, his heart threatens to leap out of his ribcage whenever he thinks about the oldest girl in the couple's care. They might be in love. Hey, stop right there. Stay out, it's dangerous. The master of the guild that manages the buildings in the East District. These days, he spends his time preventing the local children from entering the particularly dilapidated storehouses situated in the back streets. He wants nothing more than to tear them all down. Try as he might, he cannot secure the proper permissions.
Thank you kindly.
Conjurer's staff. Ooh, that looks pretty good. One of the children living with an elderly couple in town. As the oldest child in the group, she often finds herself withdrawing to be by her lonesome when the remainder of the group gathers to play. She's beginning to think hard about the future and needs time alone to do so.
Thank you.
Medicine sells well here, though. That doesn't exactly make me happy. A medicine seller who visits the town on a regular basis. As an old friend of the elderly couple looking after several of the children in town, he sells them his medication at a discount. He's actually in the final stages of a terminal disease. It's not the dying that bothers him, it's the regret that he won't be here to help the townsfolk any longer. Damn, 29. Good afternoon, welcome, welcome. Skin and bones. This stronghold definitely has seen better days. It needs repairs and quick. It actually belonged to the kingdom of you, which is what this land used to be, but when the kingdom was destroyed, the technology to fix it was lost. Still, the residents here don't have the money to build themselves new houses. I could try to fix it myself, but I need the actual plans from that era to do that.
Thank you.
Sorry, old man. Time to go to sleep.
Here, medicine. Good night.
Dancer's journal. I don't know how much time has passed since my teacher left, but even though no one is left to instruct me, I will continue my training. I practice my steps she taught me over and over again in hopes that I will be able to move just as she did. I will never forget the dance that changed my life. In my memories, my teacher shines like the sun. I've decided that I too will be as radiant as she was, and no one will ever shake that resolve. My teacher spoke of a grand theater on the eastern continent. She said it could hold hundreds and was home to a gorgeous stage on which only the most resplendent of performers could ever set foot. That is a world that I, in this poor dirty town, cannot even begin to imagine. And I doubt that I am the only one. Platt, his wife, the orphans, even the townspeople. The world is too dazzling for us. It shines too brightly. But if it truly is that beautiful, I want to show it to everyone. That's why I'm going to become a star and change everything. When I'm rich, I can rebuild this place. I can light up every corner of this dark, dingy, leafless little town and make it shine. I'll build a grand theater just for us. And then everyone can live in happiness. But to do that, I must practice. I must dance and I must sing with all my might. Until I become a star, I will dedicate all that I am to this town. So today, tomorrow, and the day after, I will keep on dancing. Who could it be? Tattered dress, tattered shoes. Tattered dress. What about the tattered shoes? What did they do? Is that why you keep on streaming? That's right. In this leafless town. Today's vegetable stir fry is a masterpiece. I adjusted my spices and it's done wonders for the flavor. Oh, I suppose that's one way to save money.
Take good care of them.
I'm really grateful to my grandma and grandpa. Oh, we're so close to the Conjurer's staff. I mean, we could mug her. We will mug her.
Hand it over. I like my odds.
Mugging children, that's what we do here.
Indulge me for a moment. I've gained valuable insight. A worthwhile.
Not bad. I'm not crying, I just have sand in my eyes. Grandma and Grandpa are so old, they need all the help they can get. Mommy, Daddy, kids can't do anything. Why can't I be a grown-up already?
I'll take good care of this.
I'm good at taste testing food. Me too. I regret each wink of sleep I catch. I need every moment I have to learn my craft. I don't mean to brag, but I did a brag-worthy job today. I'll be able to open my own business soon. I don't want to brag, but I gotta brag. Wow, you're such a cutie. You know what? Here, it's a present.
I'll take good care.
Imagine getting free stuff for being cute. Nut.
I'll take good care.
Well, we didn't find what we needed. Dragon Ridge. Yeah, we don't need to go there. Is that why Vrelix gets all the gift subs? Could be that. It's a high possibility.
Let's bring it.
Okay, I didn't find it yet. All right. Trying to see if there's any Articio can get. That's just chapter 2, but does he have? Is a town there? Okay, these guys are chumps.
Here goes. Arrow of fortune.
Now then. There. I did it. I owe you one.
40 SP?
What to do? What to do?
Squeeze me? 40 SP?
My blade sings.
Now then. Fire. Burn. Study harder.
Donate BP? Yeah. Boost start. Start with 1 BP. Oh, that's good. You can do some shenanigans with that.
Here I come. Now then. There. Sorry. I owe you.
So every time I do Dagger Dance,
Here I
I
go.
get 40 SP. Okay.
This'll cool you down. Now,
Working hard as always, Casty. Arrow of fortune. 2 weeks. All in a day's work.
Not bad, not bad. Boat? Boat to what?
let the show begin. Time to shine.
I like the little boats.
There.
Even the other guy's got a boat.
I'm feeling all better. Here I go. This'll cool you down.
Now then. Pierce them, wings of frost.
I'm just.
Could collect, but
Arrow of fortune.
I don't think these guys will give us a lot. 11 JP.
Now then.
Ah, damn.
There. Sorry. I owe you one. I wasn't expecting that.
Cave? What's in here? Cavern of the Waves. Well, definitely not gonna go there, but Cavern of the Waves. Oh, interesting.
Hey, it's up to me.
There's a lot of high-level areas that we found, but
Time to shine.
can't really do much about it.
A touch of poison.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Bring it on. Arrow of fortune.
Thinking time. Indulge me for a moment. This wasn't in my calculations.
Hold it together. I've got just the cure.
I'm not well. Fire. Burn. I've seen worse methods.
All right, all right, all right. Let's go check out that other town where Particio has a little sub-story there. Now, I'm not sure what those do. They're probably going to boost him. Or give him, like, good equipment.
Hey, it's up to me.
I need a plan. Fire. Burn.
Two. Time to shine. A touch of poison.
They did the same move twice, so it doesn't really matter.
My turn. My blade seals. I know no cure for evil.
Level 18 area. Well, now that we know that it's the cities that have the classes, maybe the area we're going to will give us another class. Maybe.
Axe attack. It's my turn now.
Dagger?
There. Now. Thank you.
Thinking time. Pierce them. Wings of frost.
Here goes.
Does Particio even have anything? Summon man.
It's your shift now, friend.
What is Particio's latent power? I don't even remember.
You're us. I got more grit than I can handle.
Receive max BP. Yeah, okay.
Yeehaw! Let's do it. Much appreciated. Whew.
Pierce them. Wings of frost. I've seen worse methods.
All right, new town. First time in Trapu Hapu. I could show you around. A cheerful, gregarious man who makes a point of speaking to everyone who visits the village. He is pleasant and knowledgeable about the island. But once he starts talking, it can be hard to make him stop. I wanted to change giving SP when we break a foe because we don't really need it. Well, that's better than that. Moonshell necklace, moonshell bracelet. A silent woman who is always smiling. Illness robbed her of her ability to speak, but not her cheerful nature. The accessories she makes from shells are prized as protective amulets by those who work at the sea.
That was very helpful.
That damn sluggard. Late again. He's got skill, but his skill's worthless if there ain't no fish left to catch. I wish he would just wake up on time. Maybe he ain't getting enough sleep, but that ain't my problem. Late riser. Miraculously skilled fisherman who lives in Trapu Hapu. Despite his abilities, he is stubborn and old-fashioned, which may be why he has no one to carry on his business. Currently has his eye on a youth who has made a point of asking for training from him specifically. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. I just can't seem to wake up on time. When I think about how early I have to get up, I get so nervous I can't sleep. Anxiety about this issue keeps him up so late that he oversleeps even more than the following day.
That was very...
Maybe we gotta knock him out. You ever think how tough it is for folks who don't get along with the others? Oh no, and I don't really think about that. A craftsman who makes sailing equipment. He worries about his niece who works as a shipbuilder, but keeps her colleagues at arm's length. He's always struggled with interpersonal relationships himself and knows how difficult this can make life.
That was very helpful.
Gotta hit an item. Now that you mention it, I recall seeing something shiny on the shore. Interesting. La 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 la, do 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 do. A singer who is always practicing her singing. Some years ago, she saw a singer perform in the floating theater and was so captivated that her dream ever since has been to perform on the same stage. Adults laugh at her, but she's so serious. She has not skipped a single day of practice since.
Thank you.
Have you toured the island's ruins? They have some highly intriguing features. A Montwise-based historian who has come to the island to investigate its many mysterious ruins. She's a firm believer in the importance of field work, but does not yet understand how dangerous the wilderness can be.
That was very...
Getting old's no fun. Lately, I can't even take a stroll without losing my breath. Oh no. Is that Ochette? Oh, it's... My skills are many. Should you need any of them, you know where to find me. If you need me, just say the word. Decent stuff. The mage dagger could be good. We don't really use magic. You're not getting through here. This is where I keep my pearl. A man much despised for extorting money from people on false pretenses instead of finding him a job. The islanders have already lost patience with him, and plans are afoot for his capture and exile in the near future. Damn.
Thank you.
Damn. They really don't like him. Are you enjoying the game? Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm planning to go all in on travel to Totohaha. It'll be my next big thing. A merchant hoping to make a fortune in tourism, he invested in Trapu Hapu after identifying it as a waypoint for east-west commerce. He thinks fast and talks even faster, so placing too much trust in him can be dangerous. Did you visit the floating theater? It's a must-see attraction in these parts. The leader of the islanders. He played a significant role in growing Trapu Hapu from a tiny village to a bustling town, and hopes to make it the center of a fully developed Totohaha next.
Thank you.
The eternal past is heavy with the future yet unborn. Causality sinks deep into the trenches. Okay, poet. A poet traveling the world. Most readers find his work cryptic to the point of incomprehensibility. But he has many devoted admirers among the tortured youth segment. Okay. I never tired of the sea. Cleanses the very soul. A young man who appeared on the island one day from nowhere and started making himself useful. He is warm and well regarded, but he has a secret. Before coming to the island, he was a deadly mercenary known as the Fiend in Black Steel. Was killed over 100 enemy soldiers in battle. He's 26. Let me tell you how to win a cat's heart. You put the food out and then ignore them. He's right, you know. A woman who is, for some reason, irresistible to cats. Her earliest memories are of being surrounded by cats. Little has changed since. Cats to her are a part of everyday life. And rumor has it, she can even understand their language.
Thank you.
What were you doing when you were 26? Not killing 100 enemy soldiers, that's for sure. The sea's a fickle thing. Even if it's calm all day, the waves can turn treacherous in an instant. A sailor with a wife and child who values his time with his family over any amount of money because the island is a midpoint for shipping between the two continents. Serving on a long-distance vessel brings higher wages, but he only works on ships that stay close to home. Don't worry, the sea will stay cheerful for a while yet. A boy with sea-colored eyes and a mysterious, intuitive feel for how the weather and waves will change. Even the most experienced soldiers cannot match the accuracy of his predictions. He is held in great respect by those whose lives depend on the sea.
That was
A wave watcher. How did I attack you? I was diving earlier when I found this pretty pearl on the ocean floor. A woman who makes her living freediving for shellfish and other seafood. Her exceptional lung power lets her dive deeper than any of her peers, but not her predecessors. She strives daily to attain the depths they reached. Pretty pearl. Buy it. Wait, told me I can't go through? It's not? Alright, that's pretty much everyone here. We're still looking for the items that the other guy needs. And axe. Okay. Guess we could sell it. The shipyard.
Whee, look at that. Guess this area is a shipyard.
How dare you try to pawn off that miserable vessel on me?
What? I assure you, sir.
That wretch is the legendary shipwright's apprentice? Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable.
You have my sincerest apologies, sir. I had no idea.
And that ridiculous sum she asked. Does she not even know the market value of a ship?
You have the right of it, sir. Unbelievable. Ridiculous.
This has been a colossal waste of my time. I am furious. Furious! Good day, sir.
Furious?
Wait, please.
The apprentice of a legendary shipwright, eh? My merchant's nose is tickling. It's the scent of commerce.
My nose tickling. It smells like BS.
Turn around and leave. You won't find anything here but an incomplete ship.
Lucky for me, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Excuse me?
The name's Particio. I'm a merchant from that big old western continent. Mind if I take a gander at your work?
This ship is not for sale.
Woo-wee. This is what that rich fellow was complaining about, costing an arm and a leg.
He asked me my price, so I told him. Nothing more to it.
Well, how much is this here tub? I'm mighty curious myself now.
100,000 leaves.
100,000?
But I already said it wasn't for sale. If you have a problem with that, you can just go home.
So that's the miserable vessel, huh? Half finished and left high and dry for a while by the looks of it. My merchant sense is tingling. This here ship's a must-buy. 100,000, huh? I don't have that sort of capital on me right now. I'll need to save up, then swing back when I do.
100,000? Jeez. You better bring the money. Cash. In a suitcase. Now, where are we gonna get that money? I mean, we could dance and hopefully fall on get 10,000 10 times, but I don't think we'll be that lucky. Master Harpoon.
Hand it over. I like my odds.
I don't know if that Master Harpoon is any good, but you know.
Let me look at you.
Got 900 health.
Now then. Indulge me for a moment. I'm not working very effectively.
Whoa! 5-turn confusion? It's kind of crazy. Alright, time to die.
Indulge me for a moment. Study harder. A worthwhile.
What if I knock him out?
Take this. Good night.
Oh, it worked. You helped him get to sleep, did you? You have my thanks. That was the end of my rope trying to figure out what to do. Here's hoping it's enough to get him out of bed on time. You leave the rest to me. I'll make sure he gets home all right. Almost time to cast off. So where the hell is he? How much sleep does he need? That wasn't that. You're a darling one and no mistake. I can't say no to that.
I'll take this. I like my odds. Thinking time. Indulge me for a moment. Indulge me for a moment. I've gained valuable insight. Worthwhile.
Now, what does that do? The enlightening bracelet. 50 evasion. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too shabby. Now, this guy's in the way. Let's put him to sleep.
Here, medicine. Good night.
Got a pretty pearl. Skull helm. That would go well with my bone mail. It does. Gonna run around, rob people. Truly understanding another goes beyond mere words. I certainly believe so.
I'll take good care of this.
I could mug the elderly man for his jewel. Yeah, why not?
Hand it over.
Sorry, old man.
I like my odds.
We're the good guys.
Indulge me for a moment. Indulge me for a moment. I've seen worse methods. Worthwhile.
I like how people are still chill and still keep talking to you, even though you mugged them. Lucky break. Have 1% chance to receive purchases for free.
Hand it over. I like my odds. I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment. Indulge me for a moment. Try again.
Old man.
Time. Indulge me for a moment.
Feel my wrath!
Indulge me for a moment.
He had no chance.
I've gained valuable insight.
He even gained a level.
A worthwhile.
I mean, if we want to buy the boat, we better start mugging everyone.
Hand it over.
The realms of deception have their own logic, and an empty logic it is.
I like my odds. Now then. Indulge me for a moment. Poor aim. Thinking time. Indulge me for a moment.
I don't think he's weak to magic. However, it doesn't really matter.
Indulge me for a moment.
Damn, he's got a lot of health.
Try again. I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment.
But not enough.
Study harder.
Whole bunch of items. I could live without cats, but I wouldn't enjoy it nearly as much. Oh, got a bunch of tricky. All right. Yeah, if you need it, take it. Knock out this lady.
Here, medicine. Good night.
It's gonna be filled with cats. It is! Kate powder. They're so tiny. Tiny cats. Are they having a meal? It's got a fish. Raises the chances of encountering kites. That's pretty good. I don't want that. I was diving earlier. Pretty pearl, we got that. You're very persuasive. Take this. A bumper catch is always welcome, but I'm worried that my mom might try something risky. I need to make sure I can earn a solid wage. I can't let my wife support us all by herself.
Hand it over.
Didn't anyone ever teach you manners?
Now then. Indulge me for a moment.
The only thing I know is more power.
Gained valuable insight. A worthwhile.
I think I'm gonna give the nut. Give the nut to Casti. Physical attack. Okay. Got a lot of nuts. I hope you'll tell me what you think if you happen to catch a performance. What a lovely sight you are. Take whatever you'd like. The floating stage is a work of art in itself.
I'll take that.
Oh no, we're robbing a traveler. Fortunately for him, he's not on the Octopath.
Indulge me for a moment. Now then. Indulge me for a moment. Study harder. A worthwhile.
The night's so young, it's practically teething. Let's have some fun. So enjoying the island? What's wrong with this guy? There's something eerie about the sea at night. Excuse me, have you seen any pearls around here? See, I had a necklace, but the thread broke and the pearls scattered everywhere. Tried gathering them myself, but I'm a few short. Please, you have to help me. If you see any pearls, bring them to me. You got some pretty pearls. Oh, thank you so much. I think we're missing one or two, but that's all right. I'm in your debt, friend. Now I can finally give her this necklace. I've been meaning to propose to my sweetheart, you see, but I worked real hard to buy this for her. Say, why don't you join me? You made this possible after all. I want you to be there, come what may. What did you want to talk to me about? Well, I wanted to give you this necklace, and I wanted to ask, would you marry me, please? This necklace looks like it's missing a few pearls. It got caught on something and it broke, didn't it? Yeah, I wasn't in a rush to get it to you, you see. You can be so hasty sometimes. I guess that leaves me no choice but to watch over you every day of our lives. Wait, what does that mean? Yes, I'd be happy to be your wife. Wahoo! I couldn't have done it without you, friend. I'll never forget this, promise. Cupid's bow. Ooh, and we got some Monet. Let's go. What is Cupid's bow? Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, my wife and I are getting along better than ever. Married life is great. Damn, that was quick. I'm flattered, but I already have someone. Sometimes it's hard to watch just how reckless my husband can be, but I think that's part of what makes him so wonderful.
Hand it over.
Let's mug his wife.
I like my own.
Because we're good guys.
I need a plan. Indulge me.
Just mugging her right next to her husband. You know.
I've gained valuable insight. A worthwhile.
I'm very proud of our floating theater. Oh, Mayor. How about you give me your stuff?
I'll take that.
Brigand! I'll run you out of town.
I like my own.
No, you won't.
I need a plan.
What you're gonna do is give me your stuff. That's what you're gonna do.
Indulge me for a moment. Nothing. Feel my wrath. Indulge me.
Damage is just too strong.
Study harder. A worthwhile.
A play is a living thing. While you're out on those boards, you're doing the breathing for it, and you can't let it stop for a single moment. You could make it as an actor too, you know. Look me up if you're interested. For now, take this. Oh, another guy here. Great news! I've settled on the theme of our next performance, battle. I'm thinking on-stage conflict, so real and riveting, it leaves the audience absolutely speechless. I need actors who really know how to brawl, none of this polite stage fighting nonsense. Where am I gonna find talent like that? We need brawlers. Today's show was marvelous, but it can't compare it to that one magical night. Wow, a dancer. Sure, take what you want. Maybe one day we can work together. Here for a bite? You won't regret it. A dancer, go ahead, take it. I don't think I can go down there. There's a treasure, so I can go down there. Question is how. Don't speak to me. I'm barely holding back the tears as it is. A woman in the throes of grief after the death of her beloved cat. Every day she goes to the places it used to love and broods over memories of their time together. Her healing process evidently has a long way to go.
That was very helpful.
Hey there, Mr. Anderson. How about you have a drink too? It's my day off. The man who enjoys life. Well, after almost breaking down physically and mentally from overwork, he takes care these days to do everything in moderation, which keeps everything moderately enjoyable. Oh, there you go. Moderation is the spice of life. A taciturn cook whose food stall has become one of the hottest dining destinations for the gourmand set. Her cooking is prepared with the greatest of care, and her use of spices in particular has earned wide acclaim. Oh, we got a spicy chicken recipe.
Thank you.
They're not bad. A tailor who makes not just regular clothes for the Islanders, but also costumes for the actors, dancers, and singers who appear at the floating theater. Costume designer at the theater in New Delsta is one of her heroes and a major influence on her work. All this mugging might add 5 hours to the playthrough, maybe. Maybe more. I mean, what's taking time is, you know, looking at everyone. Do I have to knock him out again?
take this. Good night.
No, that's not what we have to do. So we got 20k. We need 100k for the boat. So I don't think we'll get it here. Also, no classes here. Thought we might find a class here, but no. All right, well, let's get out of here. We'll go to T. Who was T again? Throne. Throne was... We have a choice, actually, for Throne. Either we go see Mother, or we go see Father first. Mata or Fada? Who we dealing with first? I wonder if I picked up what he was looking for.
As a merchant, bring it.
No. Give her the quartz blade, but all right, I guess we'll go see Mutta because we can just warp there. It'll take 5 minutes. Particcio's father. He left his drunk and abusive father at the age of 8 and set up his own shop at the age of 16. Lost it all in a fire when he was 24. After that, he met Rock and started a new business, which earned him a fortune. He had Particio when he was 32 and lost his wife just before turning 40. Jeez. Whoa there, cheer up. A gloomy face scares the leaves away. You'll do great today. A lovely and lively woman who moved to Orush in the early days of its founding. She has seen it thrive and fall, but has never bet against it, and continues to be a champion behind the scenes.
That was buried.
I need to think of a joke that'll make her laugh, but what will tickle her funny bone? Former thug leader who made a fortune off the silver mines. He's been working for Pap ever since his misdeeds were exposed. Though the townspeople initially doubted his ability to live an honest life, he's gradually winning them over with his dogged devotion to his job.
I'll take.
Darn, I'm ruined. Some lying thief has absconded with the goods I worked so hard to procure. Alright. I don't know where that is, though. A young peddler who hurried to Order Rush upon hearing word of its recovery, smelling possible business opportunities. He's currently borrowing money for a major business venture that could fund a long-dreamed store. He is virtuous and passionate, but somewhat naive. I'm gonna catch me heaps of them tumbleweeds today. Okay. The youngest boy in town. There aren't many other kids his age, and as such, he frequently plays by himself. This has made him a master of inventing new games to play, but he wishes he had a friend or two to play with.
Thank you.
I worked in the mines for a long time, but I had to quit on account of my back. Sturdy pickaxe.
I'll take that.
No, I kind of want that. Won't give it to me until level 30, which is not too bad. The assistant in a local tavern, she's not the most graceful and frequently makes mistakes on customers' orders. Several of the patrons find this cute and try to woo her, but she's utterly oblivious to their advances, among other things. See that girl over there? Lately, I've had my eye on her. So I decided to become a thief and steal her pretty little heart. The thing is, she's been trying to befriend me all along. I may have been a thief, but she was a fierce hunter. Alright, we want to hear a tale. Throne.
When Mother is looking for new recruits, she goes to the saddlery in Ores Rush. It's common knowledge in the nest, though no one really knows why. And it's the only clue I have. Now, to find that saddlery. That way.
Masked man. Funniest thing happened. Haha, can't stop laughing. Want to hear about it? A miner who works hard to provide for his beloved wife and 6 children. He's much older than Particio. Decided to throw his lot with the merchant on account of the younger's chivalrous spirit. Harry's self-depreciating joke. It's a real chuckler, I tell you. Just the other day, I was in the mood to party. I didn't have enough leaves for a night on the town, so I thought I'd sell some old junk. I go up to my wife and say, "Hey, darling, do you have any useless old things you want to get rid of?" She looks at me and says, "You betcha, he's standing right in front of me." My wife's right, I tell you. She knew I was looking for some spare change to waste on partying, so she let me have it. Got his ass, that's right. Okay, we got jokes. What, you picked up not 1 but 3 killer jokes for me? Well, go on, tell me. I can't wait to hear. Interesting. Those 3 always knew how to make me laugh. I loved all of those stories. Now I just gotta adapt them to my own hilarious sensibilities and make that gal chuckle. You're back again with another joke. This is my last laugh, promise. I combined 4 people's worth of fun and made a real hooter. I once knew a thief who couldn't refuse any job, no matter how demeaning. One day, he went up to his wife and asked if she had any useless old things to get rid of. Why, you ask? Because he was a hunter and his debts were a pain in his neck. And your point? That doesn't make a lick of yuck, yuck, yuck. I can't breathe. The more I think about it, the less sense it's so absurd. It's somewhat funny. I have a silly laugh. That's why I try not to chuckle in front of other people. Yuck, yuck, yuck. It's not a silly laugh. It's the loveliest laugh I ever heard. Thanks. That means a lot to me, hearing you say that. I might not hate it so much anymore. Go get him, Joe! The boys. Hey, what are you fellas doing here? We knew you were anxious about this, so we came to see how it all turned out. You did it, Joe. You came up with the knee slapper. It was a terrible joke. Thanks for giving Joe the push he needed to give it another go. Today's comedic success is all thanks to you, fellas. Thanks. I like that gal's laugh a lot. I don't know why she thinks it's something to be ashamed of. Then again, I think it was real cute how she blushed afterwards. Joe's jokes aren't much to shake a stick at. For those funny faces he makes, comedy silver. Just the other day, he did the strangest things with his eyelids. Yeah, she really is. She really does have a terrible laugh.
Thank you for your patronage. I shall prepare the goods post-haste. In the meantime, please wait at the tavern.
Shifty man.
Might I help you find something? We have an array of goods made of cloth and leather, and even others with chains.
I'm not here for horse gear.
But, milady, this is a saddlery.
Is that so? What did that man purchase just now? He didn't seem to have a horse with him.
You have a keen eye, milady. Alas, that man did, in fact, bring a horse. I saw it with my own eyes. I would not be able to craft the proper gear otherwise.
Did he now?
Please, come again.
Mighty suspicious, if you ask me.
As I suspected, it isn't a saddlery at all. As for this horse, it must be what I need for the exchange. Which means that man from before has one without a doubt. I suppose it's time to see a man about a horse.
Oh, travel banner. What's the scent? Noticed it, have you? It's my perfume. It has a very bewitching scent. It suits you. Thank you. Would you like some? Thanks, but I don't use perfume. I need my nose for when I concoct medicines. And there are patients who are sensitive to smells too. Let's see. I usually don't wear perfume either. It complicates work sometimes. But today, I needed a little pick-me-up. I can tell your job is very important to you. Best of luck, Throne. Thank you, Casty. Hey there, Sugar. How you doing? Wow, 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 wow. Horse coin? I better make my way back to the saddler. Saddler!
Back again, I see.
Saddle up. I've brought my horse with me this time.
Ah, so you have. Which means I can finally treat you like a customer.
You sure don't make things easy for your clients.
Aye, for mine is a very exclusive business. Now, what are you after?
Mother of the Black Snakes.
She's one of my best customers. Your request is beyond my power.
Well then. Good thing it's not a request.
Mother is meeting a man I introduced her to. They call him the Slaver. He runs the slave trade and is doing business in the town's old foundry right now.
Slave trade, eh?
I see.
To reach him, you must know these words. Drink from the cup in your left hand. Remember them well.
Thank you.
Be prepared. I doubt his lips will be as loose as mine. Lives may be lost before he is willing to talk.
A small price to pay.
All right, gotta go to the foundry. Masked man.
I'm still being followed. They've been trailing me since I arrived. I'd better get rid of them.
Who do you think you are walking up to my storehouse unannounced? I can't risk you damaging my lawfully procured goods. Okay, guy. Okay, guy. A disillusioned merchant who now believes that all commerce is based on lies and anyone deceived deserves their misfortune. Yet as a youth, he strove so diligently to live up to the merchant's ideals that burned in his breast.
Thank you.
Fool.
Some stocked goods. We got a lot of items. Maybe that's what the guy was looking for, stocked goods.
Amateur. Who are you, and why are you following me? I'll find out whether you like it or not.
steal the mask off. Oh.
I'm through playing games. That face. Was that my imagination? Not that it matters. I have to focus. I must find that slaver.
What was that about? Is it because the child looked like her friend that she had to kill? Maybe. It's possible.
Raise your head with your right hand.
Drink from the cup in your left hand.
You may pass.
Black begins. Choose a cup. Your turn. White. Drink. Now.
How do you like that? Oh, looks like someone owes me 80,000 leaves.
80,000?
Damn it! I can't believe I lost.
All right, who's next? Bring him in.
It looks like they're gambling.
You're first. Choose a cup.
No, I don't want to.
No fun at all, that one. No wonder I couldn't find a buyer for him. No one knows which cup the poison's in. That's what makes it fun, right? I haven't seen you here before.
You're the slaver, I presume?
I'm a buyer and seller of slaves. So, what sort of merchandise are you looking to buy, young lady?
A woman named Mother of the Black Snakes.
A dangerous customer you are. Perhaps this is the day my luck runs dry.
Is she here or not?
You're too late. She already left.
Oh no!
I can't tell you where she's gone. Without the proper compensation, that is.
It's okay, dude.
You carry a delectable scent.
It's the smell of shore flowers. Do you like it?
It isn't the flowers I'm interested in, but the smell of sweat beneath them. Even the most disciplined are exposed by their own scent. Humans are overcome with fear before their demise, and their sweat reeks something awful. But your scent is still sweet. There's no fear in you.
Interesting. But what does that mean for me?
I will tell you where Mother went, if you can best me.
A man after my own heart.
No, I don't stand a chance in a fight. We will do battle here. At Death's table.
one at the table is our boss. I heard they put an interesting show here, but I wasn't expecting this. I hate cleaning duty. But I guess these corpses won't move themselves.
You saw the game before, didn't you? Are you afraid?
No, I will gladly accept your challenge.
Of these 6 cups, 1 is filled with poison. We will take turns drinking. The one who drinks the poison loses.
Are there any other rules?
If you try to run, you die. That's all there is to it.
The slaver's never lost a game. She doesn't stand a chance.
I will begin.
He drinks the poison right off the bat.
It appears my now it's your The poison is lethal, but not a merciful or swift death, no. Release will come only after what feels like an eternity of agony and excruciating pain.
That's fine with me. It will give you time to tell me where Mother went before you perish.
Ha ha. Your false courage won't spare you from the pain.
Well, well. It looks like my cup was safe too. But my compliments on the liquor. In fact, I think I'll have another. Exquisite.
What's with this woman?
She's crazy.
This is the first time I've ever seen someone down 2 in a row.
There was no rule saying I could only have one, was there?
Ha ha. I see. So you're a snake. Just like me.
Is that so?
I know the stench of imminent death better than most. And yours will reach my nose before long. There are 2 left.
I do not fear death. I could even accept dying here. The only thing I fear is giving up on what I want.
Left is death. Guess we'll drink from the right.
Which is why I'm willing to bet everything on my dream.
But how did we know?
Thanks for the drinks.
I can detect even the faintest scent of poison. I always dodge the tainted glass, leaving it for my opponent.
Then couldn't you have won?
Ha! I wanted to test you, but it looks like my curiosity got the better of me. You have bested me.
What a madman!
He drank the last glass. But that means...
Boss!
I will tell you where Mother went, as promised. She hides in Wellgrove, in a place called Mother's Garden. It's officially an orphanage and has the support of the local monastery. But it's where she raises her hatchlings for the nest. You could probably sneak in as a nun.
Farewell.
The war of snakes repeats itself over and over again. I couldn't cut myself loose either. The former head wouldn't let me.
The former head?
She was a good woman too. But she was killed by Mother. I hope you find what you seek.
Thank you. You're the one from before. I know your face.
Throne. Let's go. It's time for Mother's punishment.
Is he getting cloned?
Hero.
He looks just like Piero when he was little. I feel like we've met before.
So do I. I felt like you're someone important. That's why I followed you.
Would your father happen to be named Piero?
I don't know who my father is.
Neither do I. Perhaps we have some things in common. Goodbye.
See ya, kid. Throne discovers Mother's location. Along the way, she wagers her life in a game against the slaver and meets a young boy with a familiar face. The solitary thief draws nearer to the truth of the Black Snakes. Throne continues her journey, awaiting the day she will walk free. We didn't even fight. It was just a talking one. We didn't even find a new class. They ran out of huge people. Yeah, maybe. So after that, that would be O for Ochette. Now we have the choice between Cataracta, Crackridge, level 29 for Crackridge though, that might be, and level 37 for Glacius. So I think we're gonna go down here. Stormhail? I mean, we could do it. Level 27, Oswald is 27. And Cassie's pretty close, and Agnia somewhat. I'm just gonna find the bar. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna call it there for tonight. Just looked at the time there. We're gonna continue this tomorrow. And yeah, that'll be it for me for tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have you tried Poke Rogue? No. when. There was no time for that. Anyways, thanks for watching.